Alright, time to start the stream. Ba, 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 ba. Time to get this where it needs to go. Hello, Miss Chaos. What's up, Bubbles? Yeah, I reckon the smell of, of black bear would draw you in. Right. Set up. I have my 300. I have my tripod. I have a singular tripod. I'm gonna have to buy more tripods. First of all, pupil, a stretch, but in this regard, I'll accept it. Oh, look at those hundreds of thousands disappear. Right. So, I'm looking. I'm going to just check area by area. And then, if I remember correctly, your 5 lake method is these 5? Or am I incorrect? Valid. A valid statement. Right, so, like, you know how with the roe deer on that one lake on Quattro where the rest of the map doesn't matter? How much of this do I need to prune down before I can start focusing up here? Or am I just in it from the jump? Alright, we'll do that first. We'll check each of our lakes. We'll kill the females, and then we'll try and swap them. Okay. We'll do that first then. Got it. Okay. So, So can they be on every single water source? Or do I need to try and find the XEK map? You're a fucking legend. Before the words came out of my mouth. Jeb, welcome to the Crossroads. Okay. I haven't seen a black bear here, but it doesn't hurt to at least check. Yeah, I see that. Do I not have binoculars for this setup? Fuck's sake. Can I fit binoculars? Surely. Yeah, the second one, the longer one, is the one I'm gonna showcase. But like the four of them I just really liked, so I'm just gonna keep them all, put them in a playlist of different versions of the one song. Maybe once I get the capture card and the OBS and all that good shit, you know, I'll throw them all into the one thing of background music. There's a man bear up here. I don't know if I've ever shot a man bear on this side of the map, so I doubt he's anything interesting. But I have to know what he is, just in case he is. Anything? There's a bear. Tis a whammon bear. Just setting up. For the most part, my bear are kind of untouched. I shot a couple. I believe I actually shot a couple of Caitlin watching during showcase night last month, but that was it. Oh, I actually have quite a couple bear here. That's a bigger boy. Fuck yeah, level 3. A level 6. Is there a bear in this area? Or it might have just been one of those. Every single time I think these are albino elk. Every time without fail. Right, so I'll just make note that there is a 7 here that he has to die. Help. I have a sneaking suspicion this is going to be a painfully long grind. But the grind will end when A, I get a large... I know, such as system restrictions. I don't know, Caitlyn seems to just pop a Great One Black Bear whenever she feels like it. I'm not fucking doing pheasants. Pheasants scare the shit out of me. You can't convince me to even attempt pheasants. She is the Bear Queen for a reason. Exactly, Caitlyn. Fuck pheasants. And none of those turkeys are special. I started one way back when on Sols, but it was like middle of fallow burnout, so I just was miserable the entire time. And then seeing the hell other people have gone through to try and get a Great One pheasant, I have no interest. I'd love a melanistic pheasant, but speaking of things I refuse to grind, that level 4 mule deer gets to live, because I don't shoot mule deer on my maps. Exactly. I guarantee if I go and I'm like, I'll grind a couple, try and get a mela, I'll get a Great One. Like, I think Ender is a fucking lunatic for getting them all. That is a female. Yeah, but there's a difference between black bears and pheasants. One is a standard operation, the other is pulling your testicles through your teeth. Which might sound like a good time for some, but not personally my style. Another female. We all know. Is it really only 3 bear on this little, or 2 bear on this little lake? Cause like dope. You fucking mind? I'm trying to have a conversation over here, you dick. Landon, welcome in. Okay, 'tis a man bear. Say, welcome. Okay, you're level 5. I can pretty much just ignore you. You're the only bear on this lake. It seems so. Oh, no. You're level 6. Oh, you fuckers are popping out of the woodwork now. You're not big enough for me to consider worth swapping, I don't think. Caitlin, please correct me if I'm talking out of my ass. Am I herd managed? No, I just started. So in terms of remembering big meals to try and swap, is a 6 big enough to try and swap, or just small enough to ignore it? Und så nästa mjölk till. Two female bears. Yeah, that'll happen, Zay. Got it. Because it did have a level 7 and a level 6 on it. Thank you very much, Zay. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Crossroads. That's a big fucking leucistic road, Jeb. Congrats. Well, yeah, Zay. I'm not a big channel. You'll recognize everyone here as friends and associates. I know, shocking, right? I'm more than just a blue name. I mean, you're certainly an associate, Landon. Friend might be a bit of a stretch. Okay, so there's 2 meal bar here, but they're both... Well, all bar are solo, right? They just share a zone. Jeb, to that regard, I argue with everyone. I argue for sport. Thank you. Do you fucking mind? Who the fuck are you? A female? Shut the fuck up. Okay, 5 medium. So there's 2 level 5s on this lake. I believe I can just choose to ignore them. Realistically, I should only be ignoring 4s, but in terms of working out what needs to be swapped and all that good shit, I'm ignoring 5s and 6s. Focus on the biggest of the bigs and then work my way down. That's cool, Zay. It's kind of rude to promote that in someone else's chat. Thank you, Caitlin. I understand you're excited, but it's rude, dude. Just make a note of that for the future, yeah? It's fine. That's why it was a warning. Okay. Like I said, I accept your apology, but you know for the future. 1 level 7 here, it would seem. Two level 7s. Okay, this... I'm gonna have to seriously think about this lake then. Or at least start shooting those boys down. And of course, Bear Queen. OMG, is that youtube.com/the Celtic Hunter? Mr. Stewardy, welcome to the stream. Dog, I'm not even probably shooting bird today. I'm just figuring out what's where. There ain't a great one happening. Okay, 2 females. Meal call, level 6. Oh, fuck you, Stewardy. When I get bored of this, I'm gonna go back over to my Red Deer and keep going to try and get an SR. Or at least, like, a big level 7 or 8. Fuck off. Make me want to claw my eyes out, man. Really gets into your teeth. Well, Landon, you made the decision to play Call of Duty. You kinda brought that evil on yourself, dog. Okay, they can't be on this league. So we'll make our way over here. Probably from this outpost. You know what game I haven't played in a while, and I'm fixing to play with some people? Fucking Party Animals. That shit is fun as fuck. What's irritating, right, is I know for a fact there's a level 3 turkey on this map somewhere. I saw him, but could I find him during prime time? Nah. If I find him now, I'm gonna shoot him. But it was irritating that, like, I just couldn't find him. Which way are you fuckers flying? Is that him? No. That's a decent pronghorn. I think that's his groupie there. feel like it was along this Pine Strait, but I have no idea where. See, is it cheating if I don't know exactly where he is? I just know that he exists? Either way, I couldn't fucking find the bastard. And it's funny, it's not like I knew he existed for a while. It was like that night before prime time, I was on here looking at bears. Just happened to be like, oh shit, that's a level 3. Keep him in mind, and then just never find him again. Okay, 1 level 2. 1 level 3. Another whammon bear. No males? Dope. Next lick. You know, thinking about it, right? I know, like, banking trophies for prime time is cheating, and I would never do that, but, like, if someone did it for, like, red grouse, I don't think I'd mind. I'm sick of this fucking birds beating us, man. Now, I don't even know how you would set up a grind for them, because they migrate all over the fucking highlands, but fuck those red grouse, man. That's a decent sized bison, to be fair about it. A little bit of both. Mostly bears, but if I see that level 3, I want to shoot that level 3 because it annoys me that I know he exists. I don't know if I just don't have bears here or if if they've moved on. So I'm gonna recheck this lake just to be sure. If you're enjoying the stream, hit that thumbs up and subscribe so you get notified every time I, Graves, stream. But more importantly, for the event of the week, Warzone Wednesday. Thank you, Miss Caitlin, for the promo. It will be unpaid. Right, so actually here's a question for those who have grinded bears. Stuart, you have a couple great one black bears, I believe. Exactly, Caitlin. Should I expect some of these bastards to like only come in at like 4 minutes to 8 a.m. or what? Like, do I have to check the zones every 10 minutes? Ugh. I thought you had a couple of them. The 5 leaks is what I'm doing. I just want to make sure that there's not like a diamond already on map that's going to be clogging shit up. Oh, that is irritating. I mean, that's a minimum weight bear track, so that's enticing. Is last hour drinking. Should I be in the last hour while also setting up? I probably should, just so I know where everything is. Got it. Yes, sir. There's that minimum weight meal again. That's a good sign. The more of those, the better. Fair. I think once I kind of know where everything is, I can start thinking about swapping. You couldn't just be an albino bison for the one time? No? Bastard. Do you mind, bro? Okay, whammon bear. Alright, she's fleeing, but I can at least grab her zone. And then the tiny meal is also drinking with her. It helps me kind of justify ignoring this. Oh. Now the female. I didn't know elk drank here. Dope. Okay. I'm gonna work off the assumption that there are no bear here worth my time. And head to this lake. Take your time landing. Bum bum ba dun 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 bum dun 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 dun. Fuck off, mule deer. Yeah? You feeling a 10,000 grind? I think that's what Caitlin's up to at this point, like over 10,000. Has to be. Like, you reckon she has at least, I believe it's 80. It could be more at this point. 80 diamonds. Yeah, I've already seen all those. 80 diamonds, and the diamonds aren't super frequent. So reckon it's 10 diamonds and 1,000. Yeah, 7 months of. I have no doubt that you're up over 10,000 fezzies. Yeah. Only one bear? Could I be so fortunate? Honestly, Rum, that would make sense. Truly. She's just been holding out this whole time. Like an asshole. Fizz ain't happening. Welcome in, 60. See, Rum, that's what I've been saying. Alright? You can't trust these wenches. Damn right it is. Put that shit on a fucking t-shirt. There's your merch. You know, I find that in my experience around the net, moderating on different platforms, women on the internet don't often have to grift for sympathy. It often just happens. Is there a bear in that fucking mix? I'll get to you. Because, you'll never be alone. When darkness comes, I'll light the night with stars. Hear the whispers in the dark. She's quite a big fan of a symphony, you know, theater kid at that. Everything has to be in a stanza. Hey, look, it's the #1 six-shot fan. Fuck you, mule deer. Actually, a pretty damn big muley. But I can't trust you. The fuck? What the fuck are you? Is it just the lighting, or is that a freaky looking elk? See, I thought that myself, but like, that's a light gray. Because, like, the piebalds for these look strange as hell. But then again, it would not be the first time that something gray on SRP has lied to me. If you could float faster, that'd be a fucking trick, eh? Either way, it doesn't look like there was much of in the way of black bear. For Rocky Mountain, albino, pied, and mela. But there's two versions of the pied. There's like a polka dotty one and a weird one. No, don't Rocky Mountains also have mela, or is that just Rosies and Manitobes? Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Is it just Rosies and Manitobes then? Yeah, you're right. Only piebald and albino. You're just a light gray. In the light, you look freaky as hell, though. Womanitobes, Wamatodes. Yeah, a light gray. But the thing is, the piebald looks almost identical to this, but it has a bit more gold around the thighs. I'd show you, but like that would definitely crash the game. Okay, there's a level 6 bear somewhere in that cluster. Now, is that a brown bear or is that a liar? Like, light gray elk, light gray elk. Big elk. Wasn't there a male kicking up a fuss up here? Black bear experts, what is this? If I'm gonna spook it and see what it is. I was pretty sure there was a male kicking up shit over here. There's another female. I think it's a dusky, but like the duskies lie constantly. Yeah, if that one was black, then the other one's definitely dusky. Yeah. Because, like, I know for a fact Dusky will lie to you every time. I don't wanna, but I'm gonna have to check this little bastard lick. William Parker, welcome to the Crossroads. Easy on the caps lock there, Super Shooter, but I do appreciate it. Profile picture looks like a wildcat of some description. I'm assuming that's a local sports team. Wild guess, Florida Panthers? Or Panthers of some sort, I assume. Oh, okay. So is that what, like an American football team, a baseball team, basketball, cricket? I know that last one isn't happening, but you know, doesn't hurt to ask. Meal bar. The wind up here is fucking horrible. Holy shit. Like, he's definitely gonna flee before I get eyes on him. I'm just hoping he's pretty small. That's not pretty small. I might, just for him, I might shoot him and try and get him off this zone. So that's the female that walked in with him over there. If I can get a shot on him, I'm gonna take him and try and swap him. Oh, there is also a level 4 down in here with him. Cool. Right, so I leave him lay, and then I go up to one of these lakes. That's how this works. No, you cannot, William, as I do not know you. Right. Fucking ripped a hard shot on that one. God damn. Alright, and then I exit the main menu. I don't know if I can swap them across the entire map, but I'm gonna try. And I come back in. Swag, no gimmick. With any luck, there will be a level 7-ish meal. Down where I dropped that female. I assume that's how the swapping works. There's one female. Female, then male. Fuck! Well, something worked because there wasn't a mythical there before. So I'm going to take that as a win for me. That bear is right up that elk's ass. Right. So. Oh. Discord. Didn't mean to fire my rifle there. Set my controller down. Don't think I hit anything. That's good. Let's see. I have to, according to Caitlin's map, I have to at least check this one. I have to at least check it. Oh, there is a bear here. Singular bear. And it's a female. Fucking great. This is my sheep shooting legs. I do have to check this lake for bear. YouTube do be a bitch in a lot of regards, so it's not surprising you were censored. Tortilla soup with leftover chicken. That sounds fucking awesome. I threw together some pizzas just out of like leftover flatbread, some tomato sauce I made, pepperoni and cheese. Just winged it together because it was quick and dirty. Let me see, let me see. That does look good as fuck. It's a shame that we're getting out of soup weather. And people argue that all weather is soup weather, but like I'm not a cold soup guy. And you don't want something that like warms your soul when it's like 14 degrees, 15 degrees. God forbid 20 degrees. Like whatever is looking out for Hollow, bless him, because I could not. My mostly Caucasian ass could not survive 45-degree weather. Like I'm mixed enough that I don't get sunburn, but your boy don't do well in excessive temperatures. To that regard, right, I have some leftover tuna. I might just throw some pasta together tomorrow from a lunch. Not dead ass, just throw it into the pasta with some like red pesto. Dope as hell. You know what I was? Yeah, no, it isn't like canned tuna. It's tuna steaks, but they come like preserved in olive oil, so it's like cut up. And I just chuck that into the pasta. Cause like people that get like the mashed up tuna with like mayo and stuff through it, I can't stand it. I really can't. I only like mayo as like a condiment to like dip fries and shit in. I hate it in like a sandwich. Then again, I'm super picky about what I put in a sandwich anyway. Like anything can go in a sandwich, but not any dressing can, you know? Why couldn't there just be just like a level 5 mountain goat just stood right there? Just right there. Funny enough, I don't really fuck around with sardines, but I like to use anchovies as like a seasoning. What the fuck? Why did my stream unmute? Sorry about that. Unmute myself by accident. Because, like, anchovies cook down to nothing, so you just get, like, a really rich, salty savoriness out of it. It's great for cooking. Same with if you make, like, a blitz or a paste out of them, some shit comes out incredible. Five medium black bear. Is that a man bear or a whammon bear? A whammon bear calling from beneath me. Now, I see it was a multi-whammon bear jutsu. Realistically, that male is small enough that I can't fully ignore him. So I'm gonna. You know what I have had sardines on? I've like put them over fire and then ate them over like rice. It's really good. Like fire them bitches together with like some grilled tomatoes. Incredible. That reminds me, tomorrow morning I should. I don't know if I'll have time for work. I need to head out to the fish market. My stock is going low. Might see if I can get some live crab. Or at least the freshest crab I can get my hands on. Oh, he's an itty bitty bear. On account of being an itty bitty bear, I don't really fucking care. Alright. I once again consult the Caitlin map. Alright. Haven't checked here for bear. Haven't checked here for bear. a robust immune system to my formative years, including a routine of handle fish, handle bait, swish hands around the lake, water, grab Vienna sausage from can, any. Honestly, same. I attribute the fact that I very rarely get sick, and when I do, I kick it in a day. Very few things have knocked me on my ass for more than a day. Is the fact that I fucking played outside constantly. I was munching on wild berries. Eating game fowl. Were some of those berries not ripe for consumption? Sure. Did I have the shits afterwards? Definitely, but it certainly boosted what I became. Dude, you have no idea. You know a wild discovery I made recently, Sick Chat? So, there I was, me, Foxy, the Hollow Crow, big chillin' on a screen share looking through Morph Market, right? Internationally recognized reptile retailer. And just for funsies, I looked up American alligator. Do you know how much I could buy an American alligator for right now, Six Shot? Presumably, if I lived in the States in a state where I could own a pet alligator. Take a swang at the price. If you take too long, I'll know you'll have looked it up. Anyone in chat can also get a... Okay, $120 plus shipping. Does anyone else have any other guesses? Caitlin, you don't get to answer this because you've seen it. Also, Nate, if you happen to be lurking, which I don't think you are, you also don't get to answer because you've seen it. Landon. Oh, I showed Landon. Landon, you don't get to answer. Okay, that's $1,000. I also, Artemis, you were in the fucking... Okay, so I'm just gonna... It was $150 plus shipping to own an alligator. Whole ass alligator, $150. If I wanted to buy 3 of them, because it was a flash sale, it would only cost me $300 because group shipping. Yeah. Keep in mind, right? Like a regular ass albino bearded dragon is $300. A bearded dragon from a good breeder is about $200. Can get a whole alligator for $150. Exactly my point. I could buy an actual fucking dinosaur for $150. Oh yeah. So there was also an albino baby gator for sale. 6 shot. Take a swing at the price. The albino was a different price than the others. Take a swing.
Looks like someone forgot their bear deterrent. Mind you, if you're caught unaware, it might not help. I'll never forget the time I was hunting elk with a group of friends, and a 1,200-pound grizzly came in hot from 30 yards out. Some of us had bear spray, but the wind was too strong to use it. The only reason we made it out alive is because the bear got confused when all 6 of us split up. It was like something out of a movie.
Dog, we're on silver. Okay, $350. Is that your guess, 6 shot? I'll wait for confirmation on that one. $250, but South Park. Yeah, I got it. So, $50,000. A cool 5-stack. As Foxy put it, a quarter of what her house cost. $50,000. Now, granted, the albino alligator came from a much more reputable breeder, but like a cool 50 G's for a white gator, or $300 for 3 regular alligators. Now, as cool as a white gator is, I fucking know, right? That was the first thing I said, 6-shot. Floof, welcome! Landon, I don't have any student debt. I had a scholarship in that bitch. I don't want to hear it. But speaking of scholarships, I do have to get ready because I have work early tomorrow. So I need to get shit prepared for that. So I'm going to call it very early and be welcome as we're just ending. For everyone who joined me, thank you. For R-Dubs and Sturdy, if you're still around, I'm going to have you boys help me find some fucking bears at some point this week. It's only been an hour and a half, I'm aware, but I had other plans and I need to get some shit ready. Thank you everyone for stopping in. Thank you, Rob. Thanks, Caitlin. I have been Graves. These are some fuck-ass bears. Thank you. And good night.